Hey y'all, it's me, back for part 4 of my books that influenced my reading life throughout my reading life. So this next one is not going to be unusual for people. Lots of people love this series. This was my first foray into fantasy, and that is Harry Potter. And of course, starting with And the Sorcerer's Stone. I really tried to get into this book, and I was struggling. My boyfriend at the time was a huge fan of them, and it was right when the first movie was coming out. So he asked me if I would go to see the movie with him. Like, date night, of course I'll go see a movie. Well, I absolutely fell in love, y'all. Like, this world, Hagrid, I mean, just the whole thing, it really captured me when I could see it. And I think because I hadn't read fantasy before, it was a little hard for my imagination to stretch like that. I'd primarily read mysteries, a few, Judy Blume is in there. I'd read a few of those other types of books, but fantasy was not really on my radar. So, fell in love with the movie, bought the book. Well, I think I already had the book. Finished reading the book. Then I bought books 2 and 3 because those are the only two that were out at the time. And on a Saturday, I read book 2. And on the Sunday, I read book 3, and I was fully hooked. Spent, every time a new book would come out, I would start reading it, fell in love with it, and went on to the next. I think I was at 1 or 2 release nights. I didn't go to the big Barnes and Noble one, but I did go. I think I went by Kroger for the last one. I don't know why that sticks in my mind, but a friend of mine and I were gonna go, and then we made the mistake of just hanging out at her house. So then by 11:15, we're like, yeah, we're not getting up and getting ready and going out. It's just not happening. So I was on my way home, and I realized it was about 11:30, 11:40 by the time I was on my way home. And I was getting ready to pass a Kroger, grocery store, and they sold books. So I was like, they might have it. So I went in, and I saw a line of people, and I saw boxes sitting by the registers, and they most certainly had copies. So I just waited there with everybody. We stood in line, chatted. That's always fun. And then at midnight, they started tearing those boxes open and started handing out the books to go through the register. So that was a super fun memory. So, and this having been my first foray into fantasy, I'm so thankful for these books, and I'm even thankful for that ex, because this led me into so many other books, which we will talk about in upcoming parts. So, book 4 that was influential in my life is Harry Potter series. So, I will see you guys next time. Bye!